Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our viewers and listeners of INC Radio. I am Sister Lorraine Lorenzo from the local congregation of Fayetteville, North Carolina District of Virginia. Hello, hello, Paul.
Hello, this is Brother Andrew Wynn, here blessed to be from the High Point congregation. How is everybody today? What to expect at our broadcast? Give yourself a credit. Recognize yourself, but remain humble. Have an accurate view of yourself. Give credit where credit is due. Be thankful and show gratitude to those who have helped you. Sister Lorraine, who would you like to introduce to us?
Yes, Brother Andrew, I would like to apologize a while ago. Let me repeat my introduction again. Welcome to INC Radio Virginia. Before we introduce to you with our special guest today and also Sister Dane, I would like to also mention this to all our viewers and listeners right now in INC Radio. If you are watching right now, you're at YouTube channel on our official YouTube channel. Do not forget to click the like button and also subscribe to always be notified with our next episodes in different satellite studio here in INC Radio. And also, if you could see down here on our screen, these are our social media platforms for more life-changing content through God's word. So do not forget to download our INC Radio app. Also, follow us in our different social media platforms. We have our INC Radio DZEM954 in YouTube channel. We have our Telegram account, t.me/INC Radio. We also have our official website, iglesianicristo.net/INC Radio. On our Twitter account, we have at INC News _updates. On our Instagram account, do not forget to follow us at INC News and Updates. On our Facebook account, fb.com/sepsi.inc. That's a lot, Brother Andrew. So do not forget to follow, subscribe to always be connected with different episodes for more life-changing. There you go, Brother Andrew. And now I am so excited with our topic for today. As you know, in our screen right now, our topic is about reminding yourself to give yourself a credit. Right, Brother Andrew? We're going to introduce you again with our special guest, but this time I would like to call on first our pretty Sister Dane from Norfolk, Virginia, that she will help us read later on your comments and your questions about our topic for today. Go ahead, Sister Dane.
Hello, brethren.
How are you, Sister Dane?
I'm
I
good,
like the
sister.
lights at the background.
Oh, thank you. New background for me, no?
That's a genuine compliment. There you go.
Wow.
All right. Now with our special guest, I know our viewers who were with us last Saturday, you have already met her. And for those who didn't have the chance to watch her yet last episode, this is your chance to meet again Sister Leslie Maglalang Sario. Go ahead, Sister Leslie, introduce yourself. Hi, Sister Leslie. All right. Sheila. I think Sister Leslie will figure that out. We're live, and that's normal, right, Brother Andrew? Sometimes I click the end. She's back, Sister Leslie. Go ahead.
Sorry, so because we are live, so it really happens. Okay. So once again, thank you for having me here again. So by the way, I am Sister Leslie M. Sario from local congregation of High Point, District of Virginia. So I would like to greet also our resident minister, Brother Alvin Apalacio, and of course to all the brethren, good afternoon, and of course to our dear viewers.
Thank you so much, Sister Leslie. Go ahead, Brother Andrew.
Touch on, as you are hardworking in life, how you can give yourself credit as you work so very hard to accomplish goals.
Wow, that's really nice, Brother Andrew. So that question really strikes me a lot because I am working for almost 13 years as a teacher. And when I heard about giving self credit, it is something intrinsic and extrinsic for me. Intrinsic because you yourself is a cheerleader. Okay, what do I mean by that? It's like you are motivating yourself, you're trying to inspire others, but not being hard about yourself. And one way to give credit, of course, you have to treat yourself just like me. So whenever I need to give my time to relax, I want to buy a new book like a novel, my favorite novels. And of course, I also treat my family. What about you guys, like Sister Lorraine, Brother Andrew?
I agree. Sometimes I might like to take a long walk. Sometimes I might want to play with my grandchildren. Uh, I love all sorts of Christian family organization activities, which we'll hear about later. How about you, Sister Dane?
That's nice, Brother Andrew. The way I give myself self credit is I give myself a break. When I feel like I've worked hard and accomplished something, I like to step back, acknowledge, and appreciate what I've done. Just being kinder to myself after I work.
Sister Dane, have you noticed anything in the chat that might be of interest or germane to what we're discussing right now?
Yes, Brother Andrew, I think Sister Dane is looking for those beautiful comments right now. But while we're waiting for Sister Dane, I would like to also answer that question. For me, giving myself a credit is, of course, I love eating and I love cooking. So I think food is my love language. So I always make sure that I cook good food and like celebrate small accomplishments. And also, uh, what Sister Leslie said a while ago, like, do not be hard on yourself. That's always, I remember when I started teaching, do not be hard on yourself, whatever you're doing. Because sometimes we think of, we're going to accomplish things if we put pressure on ourselves, right? We are going to accomplish, or we will be successful if we really really work hard and do not put any, like break, or like giving yourself a credit, doing the things that you like and celebrating those small wins, those baby steps. So I think that is important to also stop and like count the things that you are already achieving, not the things that you're not getting it, you're not achieving it. So I think that's nice advice, Sister Leslie. Do not be hard on yourself because you're the one who's working hard. So you want to have a healthy mind and a healthy body. So my stress reliever is food. So Sister Leslie, I'm free, you could always settle here.
Yeah,
Brother
I would
Andrew
have
and
to agree
Sister
with you,
Dane.
Sister Lorraine. And aside from that, I have more time to relax and do the things that I love to do, like cooking. And one thing is decluttering. I love doing household chores, and that's the best time for me to give myself a credit because I like organizing things. And that really flattered my heart every time I organize and declutter things.
Yes, and also Sister Hannah Lore mentioned here in our live chat. She said, "I hug my cats during breaks." And speaking of food, she said, "Eating lunch right now after checking off 5 things in my house chores list for today." Wow! Congratulations on accomplishing that, Sister Hannah Lore. Sister Dane, do you see anything that our viewers and listeners have typed in their comments? How our viewers and listeners give themselves credit? Do they compliment also with a food, or like are they like Sister Leslie buying some things like books?
Yes, sister. I see Brother Doug Christian, hashtag Huntsville. I like to reward myself with something simple, maybe setting aside my work for a moment and just enjoying where I am. Yes, brother. Breaks are very healthy. Being able to, take a step back and let yourself rest and reflect. That's very healthy, brother.
And also, I think Sister Josie. Now I know how to pronounce it because I met. Side note: I met Sister Josie, and she said like, "Oh, you read it as Sister Josefina." So, Sister Josie, thank you for watching. I know they're celebrating 7th anniversary now in the local congregation of Raleigh. Happy anniversary! So she said that make sure that you always treat yourself she treat herself when she shop. Have you done that so far, Sister Leslie? Like you shop for your own now, not for your family, not for your loved ones, but do you shop when you feel like, okay, I achieved something, I want to buy something for me?
Yeah, I did that, but as of now, I would like to rest a lot, to sleep more. That's one way to give credit for myself right now. But I do that. But right now, since I'm still adjusting, so I really give time to sleep.
When you've
Yeah.
undergone a lot of change and you're working very hard, sleep extremely and keep going. You're doing a fantastic job.
Yes, brother Andrew. Can you tell us more on how you can give, like, detail us? How can you give credit where credit is due through a genuine compliments? Just like a while ago, what I said to Sister Dane, like I complimented her background a while ago. Like, how can you give yourself a credit when somebody just give you a genuine compliment? We talk about genuine compliment. Go ahead, Sister Leslie.
Okay, so I'm still here again. I'm encountering bad connection, but
It's
it's
okay.
okay.
As long as you come back, Sister Leslie, we're gonna wait for you.
Thank you so much. So for me, it's like, as a teacher, every time or every day. So we have greeting day to my students. So it's like when they come into my classroom, I will say, "You look good today. I love your outfit." Okay, something like that. And of course, giving credit when it is really due through genuine accomplishments. It's like you would have to agree that someone really has a better idea doing things than yours, and I would have to accept that someone did something I cannot really do. So it's like, when you give this genuine accomplishments, these people will also get inspired and motivated. So how about you, Sister Lorraine? Did you also feel the same way?
Yes, of course, Sister Leslie. When kids hear that, they feel loved, right? They feel comfortable and they feel secure. And as you know, as a teacher, what I could always see that you're building that relationship. So same as those true and genuine, through it's already true and it's already genuine. I'm being so redundant, but those compliments are really important because it added motivation for you to do better. To sometimes you're gonna feel like in the Philippines we always say like maliit na bagay, like those are just small things, but sometimes you have to reflect that this is how other people see you. This is how other people see you, and you have to be always thankful for that. Of course, each time they will say a genuine compliment, a compliment, whether this is from your loved ones or whether for this is from a stranger, or like maybe from your boss, from the principal, uh from the one who is like ahead of you from your job. you know it makes you feel motivated, of course. And of course, we don't forget always to thank our almighty God for all the things that he have given to us each time we are being complimented, right, Sister Dane? Have you ever experienced that, or like you were in already in a situation like you're in the school? I know you're a student right now, that somebody complimented with your work, and how did you feel? Did you feel any killing moment when when they
Yes,
compliment you?
yes, sister. Um, I know you're a teacher, and as a current student, when my teachers compliment me on my work, um, I feel acknowledged. I feel seen. Like you said, I feel as if I'm more secure in what I'm doing. You know, it makes me more motivated, and it's an uplifting feeling. And I'm sure our viewers can relate, because when we're complimented, it's like someone acknowledges, they appreciate your skill.
That's excellent answer, and I can tell that you're very good at taking compliments, Sister Dane. Sister Hannelore has an interesting perspective in the chat. She says, I do feel awkward when someone compliments me, so just say thank you. But deep inside, the compliments do warm my heart. So different people take compliments in different ways, but they're good to be given. It's just sometimes you have to adjust the style of your compliment to the person you're complimenting.
And also from Sister Josie again, she's so active. She said, when you get a smile back, it's all worth it. Sometimes people are really not, really not verbal with compliments. Some, I understand we're all different. Some people will not be as a risk taker to uh, give you a compliment through words. But if you have done something and they just smiled at you, it means a lot, right, Sister Leslie?
Yeah, definitely. And those nonverbal cues or nonverbal affirmations will really make something positive to them. And not just only the words of affirmation, just like when you hug your family or someone who really needs it so badly, and it will really make their day.
Yes, and coming from Sister Lani Magno, she said, looking at the good side of the person's quality and appreciating it will boost him or her self-esteem. Hashtag high point. That is very true, Sister Lani. Brother Jeremy from Raleigh also mentioned personalized compliments. Personalized compliments. That's really a genuine compliment. That's also giving yourself a credit. And
Yes, Sister Lorraine. And aside from that, we have to be specific as well with our compliments. Those that will really contribute to them, to their growth, to their skills or abilities, because it really matters to them. We have to be honest, but we have to be constructively doing these criticisms in a way that we should balance all these compliments in the sense that they will really benefit from it.
And to segue off of that, Sister Leslie, or from it, I like to lead constructive criticism if I can, first with a compliment to make it more palatable and so that they'll be more accepting of the constructive criticism or the adjustment or the thought provoking question to help them level up.
Thank you, Brother Andrew. And I have this nostalgia during my stay in the Philippines. I've been serving as an instructional leader for almost 7 years. I do observe classroom observations with teachers, and after they have demonstrated their teachings, it's my turn to give them some, comments and suggestions. But I remember that, Brother Andrew, I stated all their positive deeds, like I would have to make them more comfortable with the language. Aside from that, I also acknowledge their efforts. So I just remember that, and then followed by all the constructive criticisms, all the suggestions and advices to improve their teaching skills.
Now, I have something interesting to the chat. Sister Hannelore Blando quips radical candor. Kind of thought provoking.
everybody was just like loading.
That's okay.
Yeah. I would like to share also coming from Tess, Sister Tess. She said that when someone replies back, when you greet them helps, right? In the morning, when you greet everybody, when you greet someone outside, you saw your neighbor, like you greet them, and when that person you greeted replies to you with a smile or like with a wave, that's what I learned here in North Carolina. When they wave at you, you gotta wave them back, and it feels so nice. It feels so welcoming. Brother Andrew, this is what I really like here in this state of North Carolina. Like people are really, very welcoming, very accommodating.
The Southern hospitality. And Sister Minda Wynn, my loving wife, says hashtag
Doing.
shout out to Sister Leslie. So they're enjoying you today, Sister Leslie.
Thank you so much for
And
the
also
support.
Sister Marina Layuk from Charlotte. They called me Miss Huggable at work every time they appreciate my good work. Yes, I always receive hugs from Sister Marina each time we have activities and we're gonna see each other. Go ahead, Brother Andrew.
Well, I would like to know ways that we have demonstrated gratitude. And there's many different ways you can answer this question or anecdotes you could relate.
Yeah, thank you for that, Brother Andrew. Well, for me, of course, basically it's words of affirmation. We all know how impactful are words. But as what I've said, we have to be specific with this ways on how to demonstrate gratitude. Aside from that, our listening skills as well. Because when you listen to someone and they feel that you are sincere about it, so that is more rewarding. And aside from that, sometimes you can make a letter. I know it's kind of old, but I still do that. So I remember when I'm about to write a letter for anniversary, or I want to give my friends something special. I do letters. And of course, giving compliments and act of service. We have different love languages. And what I really love the most is the act of service and words of affirmation. What about you guys? So it has something to do on how we demonstrate gratitude as well.
I think
Well,
we have in common, Sister Leslie, because see with my coworkers is a small stick, and saying, Miss Lorraine, thank you for today, thank you for, and then they just put some small candies or like chocolates, and they're so appreciative, and that's what I always do. Also, I also make sure that I will not spend too much with those cards. I found this from store. Like you can buy one box of like a thank you cards, but they come in different designs. So I make sure I always have that in on my table. So each time I'm gonna thank somebody, I'll just put them in their mailbox if we didn't see in the hallway in the school. So Brother Jeremy said like a simple thank you is very important. So I think that's not still old style, but I think that's a smart one. Is giving cards. That's very thoughtful. How about Sister Dane? How do you like show that you're thankful for your parents, thankful for your brothers and sisters? I know you have this so close family bond. Can you share that to us, Sister Dane?
Yes, sister. Like Ate Leslie said, acts of services, or for me, like reciprocation, um, showing them, or anyone, not just my family, showing the person um, my appreciation, my acknowledgement to what they complimented me on, or with my parents, I help them. That's my acts of services, help them around the house, just being kinder and showing more, with showing our gratitude.
Yes, and also Sister Diana said doing a favor for someone is another way to show appreciation. And I would just like to give compliment to all our viewers, our brethren, brothers and sisters all around the world who keeps on, joining us this fruitful discussion about giving credit to yourself. I would just like to say a compliment that thank you so much for joining us and like joining our discussion. We hear you, we see your comments, and one of which Sister Marina said, our neighbors always appreciate our food that we are sharing to them. They love lumpia and sinigang. My favorite food is sinigang, Sister Marina. And Brother Andrew loves ampalaya, right, Brother Andrew?
yes, in any way.
In any way, like sinigang with ampalaya. How about that? Right?
Masarap.
Masarap. All right. Our time is 3:25. Sister Leslie, you have our some advice or like final words with our topic with our viewers and listeners. Go ahead, Sister Leslie, and you can show your gratitude and compliment to all who join us today's episode, and also you can go ahead with your shout out. Go ahead, Sister Leslie.
Yeah, of course, I'm always grateful. And now, one of the best thing that you can give credit to yourself is, of course, we don't own everything in this world. And, we are so grateful and blessed because we have our God-given talents and so much of great self-awareness about we have to be reflective with our strength and weaknesses and being open to learn from other people. And we have to recognize also that sometimes we also have our weaknesses, and those compliments that we've got from the brethren, of course, from our friends and family, it will really matter a lot. It will make us a whole. So with that, I'm very grateful again to be part of this session, and I would like to give a shout out, of course, to the brethren around there. We have from the local congregation of High Point, District of Virginia, and of course, to my family in the Philippines, Sario Maglalang family, from the local congregation of Antipolo and Teresa Rizal, District of Rizal and Rizal East, and local of Taguig City, Santos and Akot Akot family, and to my family, my friends here in Danville, Virginia. Thank you so much again for having me here. Sister Lorraine, Brother Andrew, Sister Dane, I'm so blessed to have you here. Thank you. And to our
Yay!
viewers, thank you so much for listening. I hope you got something from this. Thank you po ulit.
Definitely, Sister Leslie. Thank you so much. It added more good vibes and it added more motivation to all of us, to do more of episodes like this that will really benefit us hosts, our dear guests, and most especially you. You're watching, you're listening. Thank you so much. And of course, we are ready to hear our past and upcoming activities with Brother Andrew here in CFO in Action.
CFO in action.
Christian family organizations. We have definitely been active. Now, first of all, happy 20th anniversary to Newport News. Happy 7th anniversary to Raleigh. Happy birthday, Brother June Anchetta. Happy birthday, Sister Pressy Lim. Happy anniversary, Brother June and Sister April Hoves. We would like to still remember Elau. What an incredible INC cinema movie, Elau. It brought tears to our eyes. Now, we're going to have a children's worship service officers special gathering. And upcoming, Society of Communicators and Networkers has 2 events. We have basic radio operations training and basic life support certification, which will be at High Point. And upcoming at High Point is a blood drive. That's what I have, Sister Lorraine. What would you like to tell us about our hashtag contest?
Yes, Brother Andrew, our hashtag challenge is still ongoing, and now we're going to compliment them and thank them also for joining us on every episode of INC Radio Virgin. I hope it's every day. So, Kuya Tech, go ahead with our hashtag winners. Fifth place, Huntsville, Alabama. Fourth place, High Point, North Carolina. Third place, Macon, Georgia. Second place, Raleigh, North Carolina. And on our first place, Charlotte, North Carolina. Congratulations, winners. To all our viewers and listeners, do not forget to always put your hashtag local congregation or where you are from, and we will definitely recognize and congratulate you on the next episode. So thank you so much for joining again. Sister Dane, do we have more viewers and listeners you would like to read from our live chat? Go ahead, Sister Dane.
Yes, sister. It's a lot of greetings to the local congregations with their anniversaries. Sister Lani Magno says, Happy 7th anniversary, Rally Local. Hashtag high point. Sister Raquel Estelmila. Hashtag rally. Happy anniversary, Newport News.
Yay! Happy anniversary again. Happy birthday, Ate Presilin from the local congregation of Fayetteville. And of course, before we end our show, we will not forget to thank our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our CFO coordinator, SEPSI CEO and President, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo. And also thank you to all the district staff of INCRadio, of District of Virginia Satellite Studio. Thank you so much. Sister Lucy, we miss you so much. Thank you so much, Brother Andrew. Again, we'll see you next week here on Radio Virginia Satellite Studio. Woo! Brother Leslie, Brother Andrew, thank you, Kuya Tech. Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat po.